All right, back with the third live stream. Sorry about the last two ending. I feel like when I was trying to stream in widescreen, like the other role, like when it's wide roll or whatever you call it, the chat wasn't showing up all the time, and I think it's because I don't know. I just have a theory that the chat probably shows up when you're filming it in this mode. That's what it seems like to me, at least. Yeah, the chat's already showing up. That's why I had it in widescreen. So, yeah, no more stopping. I know what's up. Ryan Nunley, what's up? Glad to see you're in here, Ryan Nunley. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. PM15, hey, thanks for stopping in. PM15, glad to see you stop by the stream. We already got 5 people in here, 3 likes. Glad to see it happen. Thanks. Glad to see that for a stream. Decided to do a stream. Tried doing 2 other streams earlier. Canceled both of them. Was having a little bit of issues here and there. But I hope the chat works right. It's never good when the chat doesn't work. 90s Rock Fan 19. Hey, what's up, 90s Rock Fan 19? Glad to see you in here. Um, like I've said in the past, these streams can be random. You can ask questions, that kind of thing. That's what I usually like doing. I like for these streams to be like questions and answers, where you just drop questions and we talk about various things. Because the stream, I think making videos about something is just better to do. You know, I like streams for me to just be like just questions, stuff like that. So if there's any questions you have or anything you want to talk about, we can drop them below. And yeah, we can do that if y'all want to. But yeah, the 2 streams earlier wasn't working out because the chat wasn't showing up. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to see all the chat that does show up because that'll be disappointing. But so far, the chat does seem to be working. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, go ahead and drop them. We can get to talking about something. 90s Rock Fan 19. It would be cool if one game had a secret ending where throughout the game. Oh, why did the chat disappear? It would be cool if one game had a secret ending where throughout the game you had to do Easter egg hunting, like holding a button and sound plays with a clue. Yeah, that would be something. It'd be kind of like a mystery thing where you would have to hold, or you'd have to do Easter eggs and various crazy things just to get some secret ending. That'd be pretty crazy, honestly. That would be crazy. I wish the chat would constantly show up instead of just disappearing. That's kind of annoying. Ryan Nunley, what's your opinion on the game Crackdown? I don't think I don't think I ever played. Well, I did actually. I did play Crackdown on the Xbox 360. From what I remember, it was an alright game, but I never really played Crackdown 1 and 2 all the way through, so I wouldn't have much to say besides that. But from what I played, it seemed alright on Xbox. I think it was the first or second one. PM15. Did you get my reply on my new account? I don't know if I did or not. So yeah, I don't know if I did get a reply yet from your new account. Could have been just now, and I can't see it because I'm streaming. Scorpion Death Drop Rants and Live Shows. What games are you looking on getting in 2019? If you have any specifically you liked, do you mean like upcoming new games, or like it could just be old games? Let me know on that. I guess one I could say is um, I don't own Resident Evil 2 remake, but I do want to. All right, yeah, upcoming. All right, um, I'm gonna count Resident Evil 2 remake kind of because I don't have it right now, but I'm waiting to get it because they did the day one DLC, and I'm wanting to see if they're gonna come out with a gold edition with all the content because I really DLC day one DLC gets on my nerves. But aside from that, I don't know if there's many I don't know if there's any other games like Days Gone looks cool. That samurai game Ghost of something looks cool. But I don't really know if there's anything else besides that. What I'm trying to really do this year in terms of gaming is I'm really trying to get an old school TV, and I'm trying to get back into old gaming again because there's a lot of old games I want to play. So I don't think there's really much more upcoming games I'm looking forward to. Um, I guess games that do look cool, like I said, is Days Gone, um, that samurai game Ghost of something. So I guess those are some games. But when it comes to gaming, Scorpion Death Trap, I'm trying. I think I'm going more retro this year because I really want to get an old. I really want to get into retro gaming again because there's just so many old games, old great games back then. You know what I mean? Video games are awesome. Yeah, I agree, Bud Dinglingly. Video games are great. It's my favorite piece of entertainment next to movies. I gotta click the chat every time there's a comment. Goat Country Music Head. This is my new account. Oh, okay. So that's your new account, PM15. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Maybe, I don't know. I probably hit something. 90s Rock Fan 19. What are the worst developers in gaming? Worst developers in gaming. One that comes to mind is definitely Bethesda, mainly because they put out a game for $60, and then when you buy the game, it's got so many problems, and then their excuse is to release patches down the line when the game should have been finished before it came out. So Bethesda is definitely one because they like to give you games that are broken. They don't want to give you a game that's actually finished. So they want to give you broken ass games. So Bethesda, they're definitely one. Um, EA is one as well, mainly because they try to incorporate these dumb agendas in their video games. A lot of their games are generic, like Anthem. Anthem looks so generic. Anthem looks like any other. Anthem looks like, what's the best way I can say it? Anthem looks like a mix between Titanfall, Mass Effect. It looks like your run of the mill typical game. What's crazy is people are quick to call Anthem for microtransactions a DLC, but defend Resident Evil 2 remake. Yeah, exactly. People defend Resident Evil 2 remake day one DLC, or they call Anthem shit. That's hypocritical as fuck. I hate that shit. Scorpion Death Drop Ransom Live shows. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Figured I'd ask because I know you're a casual gamer like myself. I'm not really a casual gamer. What I consider a casual gamer is somebody who does plays video games, but it's not like a hobby thing. So I'm not a casual gamer. I'm like a full time gamer. I love playing video games. I play games all the time, but I'm not like I guess I'm not super invested into a whole bunch of new games all the time. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's not a whole lot of new games looking forward to. I'm wanting to play the old games again, but yeah, just to clarify that I'm not a casual gamer. Because what I consider a casual gamer is somebody who does play video games, but it's not like a constant hobby. They play it here and there. They pick and choose certain games. I don't consider myself a casual gamer. I'm a full time gamer. Thought I'd clear that up. But yeah, I guess when it comes to new games, it just depends on if I'm looking forward to it or not, and if the game gives you all your content or not. Because that's one issue I have with modern gaming is they're not giving you all the content. They're making you pay for all this extra content when you already paid for the console, already paid for the game. That's why old gaming was really cool because you didn't have to deal with this nonsense, and you didn't have to deal with storage problems with the freaking console. Um, Scorpion Death Drops live Scorpion Death Drop rants and live shows. Okay. Someone told me they were a casual game. I wish the chat would just constantly show up. Someone told me they were a casual gamer a while back in the DM of Facebook. My bad. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all. I don't really have an issue with casual gamers, honestly. Let's see. 90s Rock Fan 19. Beerus removes tension from DBS. Oh, yeah, definitely. Speaking of Dragon Ball Super, I still haven't seen the entire series, but, from what I've seen from, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, I just feel like, Beerus and Whis, they take out all the tension. It's like trying to eat a chicken leg or chicken wing and all the chicken is gone, it's just skin. I don't know. That's probably a bad example, but Beerus especially, he just gets rid of the tension. When Frieza came back in Resurrection F, I'm watching it and I'm like, Frieza's not even a threat. Beerus is more powerful than him. I know people say Beerus don't really get involved, but still, Beerus being there and Whis being there and all these god characters, they get rid of the tension. It's to where I can't even look at a villain and be like, okay, he's extremely powerful, he's dangerous. There's no tension because the god characters remove it. I still say to this day that I think the god characters like Beerus and Whis, they should have been very similar to the Kai characters, where they're they have their own planet, and maybe they do visit Earth, but they're not that powerful because it sucks. It just sucks that Beerus being there. It just takes away all the tension because that's one of the best things about Dragon Ball, especially in Z and GT to an extent, is the tension. I like having a villain that's really powerful and he adds tension. You're like, oh my god, this villain is so powerful. They're not gonna be able to beat him. I like villains like that. But with characters like Beerus and Whis and stuff, it just removes all the tension. It's like, why do I even care that this villain's here, causing havoc? Beerus and Whis are more powerful. If things get out of hand and if the Z fighters really are so desperate, they'll just ask them for help, won't they? Give them some food, bargain them with food. I mean, I don't know. That's my issue with Beerus. And another issue I have with Beerus is ever since they brought Beerus in, they've retconned a lot of the story. They've made it seem like, oh, Beerus is the one that had uh, Frieza destroy Planet Vegeta. That pissed me off. It was like, oh, Beerus is the one that told Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta. And it's like, what the fuck? How could you retcon that? That completely ruins Frieza's character. Frieza was supposed to be a cold villain, and he was the one supposed to destroy the planet. But now Beerus told him, like, get the fuck out of it. That shit is whack. It's stupid ass story retcon. I don't like that. And then they have him treating King Vegeta like shit in front of Kid Vegeta, making Vegeta scared of him or something. Oh, there's more comments. Oh shit, it wasn't showing up for some reason. Goat Country Music Head. Have you seen the new Dragon Ball Broly movie? I did with my dad and brother over the weekend. It was pretty good. It was a pretty decent show in my opinion. Just doesn't live up to DB and DBZ. I haven't seen the new Dragon Ball Broly movie, but I have my doubts mainly because I've heard some I've heard some stuff from '90s rock fans, so I have my doubts. Um, because when it comes to new Dragon Ball, I rented Battle of Gods on PlayStation Network. I didn't care for it. And the reason I didn't care for Battle of Gods, it's just getting in to talk about new Dragon Ball. It's a lot of depth, but I didn't care for Battle of Gods when I rented it because it had a lighthearted tone. And I know Dragon Ball has always had a lighthearted tone. It's always had humor, but we've evolved from that. The original Dragon Ball had humor, had a lighthearted tone, but we evolved from that. It got more serious with Dragon Ball Z. And now we're de-evolving and going back to even a more lighthearted tone. I think that's boring. It's just like you're fucking telling me that Vegeta in Dragon Ball GT, all right, he was getting his ass kicked by Omega Shenron. Omega Shenron was so powerful. He was a powerful villain. Vegeta knew that he was not on Omega Shenron's power level. Vegeta knew that, man, I'm nowhere near as powerful as Omega Shenron. There's no way I can beat him. But guess what? He still tried to fight him, even after getting impaled by his spikes, even after getting knocked down. He still tried to fight Omega Shenron, despite how much more powerful Omega Shenron was. But for some reason, in Battle of Gods, Vegeta's balls go into his stomach and he turns into a little bitch when Beerus shows up. Get that shit out of here. That is so lame. That is lame. They shit on Vegeta's character in Battle of Gods. It was stupid. Because Vegeta hears that Goku lost to Beerus. I mean, wouldn't Vegeta's character be like, ha, Goku's a weakling for losing to Beerus. I'll show him or something like that. No, I'm not gonna fight Beerus because he's so powerful. I know GT isn't canon, but it still exists, and it's just like when you look at Vegeta's personality in GT and how he was able to fight a villain despite being weaker than him. It's like, what did they do to him in Battle of God? They made him fight. He wouldn't fight Beerus because he was like scared of him or something. That's stupid. But yeah, I didn't enjoy Battle of Gods because I didn't think Beerus was an intimidating villain. I didn't think he was a scary villain. I just didn't think Beerus overall was a very scary villain. Lighthearted tone sucked. It's a lot to get into. Um, Scorpion Death Drop rants and live shows. Beerus is something similar to Hercule, a comedic relief character from what I've seen from the episodes I've watched. I get where you're coming from, Scorpion Death Drop. I understand that. I definitely get that. That Beerus is a comedy character. Um, it seems like that's what their goal was, having him and Whis eat food, but in my opinion, Beerus doesn't really make me laugh. He just honestly frustrates me. But I can understand him being a comedy relief character, but I don't know. He's just not intimidating me as a villain, and I feel like he got rid of the tension in Dragon Ball, and some other reasons why I didn't enjoy Battle of Gods is there wasn't a whole lot of action. Goku versus Beerus, those fights were pretty cool, but people did have good points when they were criticizing Super Saiyan God. They did have some good points about that form. I mean, it's literally just Kaioken. I didn't think it was a terrible form, but people did have good points when they said that it looks like Kaioken. But it was cool seeing Goku and Beerus fight, but there's not enough of that in the movie. There's not enough action for me. And it's just like Beerus gets into a fight with Majin Buu over some pudding. Like, are you really kidding me? And he'll destroy your planet if you piss him off or if the food's wrong. I don't know. I prefer Dragon Ball when it's more like gritty, serious, and like more of a dark tone. Like Z was like. I know GT had some cringy ass shit, but like later on in GT, Baby Saga, Omega Shenron Saga, it just it got more serious, and I miss that, and that's why I enjoy Battle of Gods because of the lighthearted tone, lack of action. Beerus to me, you know, it does seem like he's a comedic character, but Beerus just didn't really intimidate me as a villain. Like if I was in that world, I probably wouldn't be intimidated by him. I would literally probably I would want him to destroy me because I couldn't take his cat look. I couldn't take him serious, man. I don't know. It's just and then retconning story. It's just if they wanted to make a scary God of Destruction character, I think they could have done a lot better. Um, yeah, but I guess if if you were entertained by Beerus or the comedy effect of Battle of Gods, you might enjoy it more than I did. But me personally, I wasn't really. I just didn't really find the humor all that. It's a lot to get into with New Dragon. I'm going to make a whole video about it. But yeah, PM15 or I haven't really seen. I haven't seen the new Dragon Ball Broly movie. I probably won't see it until I watch all of Super because of spoilers and not caught up. Eventually, when Super finishes in English dub, I'm gonna watch it and see how it is. I I have my doubts because, like I said, I didn't enjoy Battle of Gods. I didn't enjoy Resurrection F. I just they just weren't that enjoyable. I don't know, just weren't that enjoyable. Um, but maybe Super will be different. But the first two seasons of Super are literally the two movies, so I don't know. We'll see. But I'll definitely watch the Broly movie when I'm caught up with Super for sure. Um, but to hear that it was pretty good, I guess I could go into the Broly movie with like a mixed expectations because I do like Broly, and who knows? I might hate it, I might like it. We'll see. But I heard it's bad from Nice Rock fan, and I hear from you it's pretty good. So I guess I'll try to go in with medium expectations or something. Yeah. They should do 90s Rock Fan 19 says they should do a Super Saiyan 5 form where it looks unique and has a sword with it. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe they could get out the trunk since he has a sword. But a Super Saiyan 5 form would be really cool. Speaking of Super Saiyan forms, I think the biggest shame with Dragon Ball GT not being canon is that Super Saiyan 4, in my opinion, is the coolest Super Saiyan form. It's creative. It it adds to the Saiyan race, to the monkey race. It's just so cool looking with the fur and the yellow eyes and the hair. Like Super Saiyan 4, in my opinion, is the coolest looking one, and it kicks the Super Saiyan God forms design, not power, because I don't know the power of them that well, but the look wise. I feel like Super Saiyan 4 looks more creative than the Super Saiyan God forms. SS4 just looks so damn cool with the fur and with it looks more like a Saiyan monkey type looking thing. You get what I mean? And Goku felt more confident and serious with that form. GT had some really cool stuff in it, and then it had some really shit stuff in it. But GT was an interesting watch. It sure was. Um, yeah, the Super Saiyan 5 would be cool. Um, but to elaborate more on newer Dragon Ball, um, you know, with Resurrection F, I don't think I got into why I didn't enjoy that. Resurrection F was supposed to be Frieza's return, right? And the problem with that movie is when Frieza returned, he was powerful. He had the golden form. He was powerful for a minute, but he really wasn't shit after that. Like Frieza, he did do some damage, but it wasn't like it. Frieza's resurrection. It should have tried to, rival. the Frieza when Frieza and Goku first fought. I should have tried to rival that. Frieza really wasn't much of a threat when he came back. He was for a bit, but not for long. You know, eventually he got his ass handed to him, and it's like, what was? It's just like, you know, could have been much better in my opinion. I'm gonna have to sit back for my back's starting to hurt, but it's just a shame because you know I feel like Frieza's resurrection could have been handled much better. And like, like I said with Beerus and Whis there, it was just, it felt like I couldn't take Frieza as a threat because Frieza wasn't really going to do anything to Beerus and Whis. And then when Frieza tried to blow the planet up, Whis just rewinded everything and it was like a cheat code pretty much. So I didn't enjoy Resurrection F either. Um, I don't know. I'm having my doubts about newer Dragon Ball because it seems like with Z and GT, there was a lot better villains. It was more serious. Now it just feels like they've gone for this lighthearted tone, comedic tone. There's no more tension. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna. We'll see how I feel when I watch Super though, because I do want to see that series. But I have my doubts. I do, because I wasn't really a big fan of those last two movies. So I don't know. We'll see. Goat Country Music Head says thoughts on My Hero Academia. I've heard a lot about that anime. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen any episodes of it. I have it wrote down on my I guess anime to watch list because I made that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the series to finish probably because I don't really like watching an anime that's still airing because I'm watching seasons and I gotta wait for a new season. Sometimes I'd rather just I'd rather just wait for the whole series to finish. So maybe I'll wait for it to finish or maybe I'll just watch it. We'll see. But it's been a while since I watched an anime. The last anime I watched was Psycho Pass, which was amazing. I love that anime. Psycho Pass is fucking awesome. It's underrated. You know, Psycho Pass was such a complex, interesting anime. And it had no cliches. Had no cliches whatsoever. But My Hero Academia, I've heard great things about it. RDC World said it was great. One day I'll probably check it out. There's a lot of anime I gotta check out. But the last one I watched was Psycho Pass, which was great. It was awesome. It was great. And what I liked about Psycho Pass was it was only two seasons. The first season was only like 21 episodes. The second season was 11 episodes, and it was just so condensed, and it was able to be really good. It was fantastic. Um, 90s Rock Fan 19 asks, "What is your favorite underrated comic book movie?" My favorite underrated comic book movie, it would definitely have. I don't know if Sin City is underrated or not, but I don't know if it is. Is Sin City underrated? Well, honestly, I don't really hear too many people talk about Sin City, so I'm going to say Sin City. I think Sin City is the most underrated comic book film. It's my favorite because Sin City is so dark, and Bruce Willis and Mickey Rourke, their characters in that movie is fantastic. Marv is awesome. He's like an anti-hero. He's a good guy, but he just kills people and beats them up. Bruce Willis's character, he's a cop, but he tries his best to help this girl from a corrupt police force and shit. It was Sin City was great. I don't want to spoil too much. Nobody has seen it, but I think Sin City would probably be my favorite underrated comic book movie because it's dark and the filter for that movie was black and white, which I think was cool because it added to it. You had the guy from Harry Potter playing a cannibal, which is fucking crazy. Goat Country Music Head. I watched the first three seasons on the Funimation now. Hold on. Sometimes the chat disappears. I hate when that happens. I watched the first three seasons on the Funimation Now app. It was pretty good. Waiting for season four now. Glad to hear it was good. I'll probably check it out eventually. It's on Hulu. I've been using Hulu to watch some anime. What's stupid though is a lot of the anime on Hulu doesn't have dubbed. I like watching dubbed. There's this whole thing between sub versus dub, and it's like, come on, man, just let people enjoy sub and dub. Because there's some elitist shitheads out there that they like sub so much that they'll talk shit about people who like dub. It's like I just like watching dub. I like hearing language I understand. I don't like reading subtitles. It's a preference. If somebody likes watching sub, hey, I respect that. Goat Country Music Head, to you, what's the most overhyped anime? The most overhyped anime. Is Bleach one? Because I tried watching Bleach. I watched about what 19 episodes of Bleach the first season. Didn't care for it. It was boring. The intro, I like the intro for Bleach, but didn't care for anything else. I didn't think there was a lot of humor. It was not funny whatsoever. Didn't really care for any of the characters besides Chad. I don't know. Bleach just it didn't do it for me. Um, I don't know. I don't know if you could count Bleach, because it does get hate. But most overhyped anime, huh? I don't know if I could find one honestly. I mean, I do like Attack on Titan, but I guess that's one some people would say. I don't know. I don't know if I could find one, but if Bleach was one, then I'd pick that. But I don't think Bleach is one. But yeah, to PM15, let me know what you think of Bleach as well, because I couldn't get into it. It just didn't interest me at all. It was just, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. I'm gonna press this camera thing real quick and see if this actually flips. Let's see. Wait, that just flips it back. uh, let me see. Let me see something. Hold on. Oh, you can change the filter. Rotate device. I don't know why it says that. When I rotate it, like when I try to turn it, it says rotate device, and then when I change it from the settings, it doesn't do anything. Stupid. Forget it. I'm done messing with that nonsense. It's just a bitch filming this vertical or this camera angle. Goat country music head. I'd say at the moment I'd probably go with Sword Art Online. Good, just not great. Sword Art Online. Surprised you would pick that. Mainly because for me, I actually heard more negativity about Sword Art Online than praise, um, but maybe I haven't seen the right articles and videos. But yeah, I'm surprised you picked that one because for me, I actually heard more hate for Sword Art Online than good. I heard that Sword Art Online starts out good, then it gets really shitty later on. I only watched some of it with my friend, but didn't see the whole thing. But you know, I guess Sword Art Online could be one because I probably haven't seen the videos and article posts where people were praising the hell out of Sword Art Online. But that is one of the most popular ones for sure, and I heard negative things about it really. Let's see. 90s Rock Fan 19. What's crazy is they made a sequel to Shaq Fu, but can't make a sequel for other games that had one good game. Yeah, exactly. That's such bullshit. They make a sequel to a shitty ass video game, but they can't make a sequel to good games. That's what happens in movies as well. There's like directors that make great movies, or there'll be great movies that don't get enough recognition, but shitty ass movies do. Like for example, The Collector and the Collection. Those are underrated horror movies. But yet, well, let me think of a horror movie that sucks ass. The Witch. The Witch is fucking garbage. But for some reason, The Witch gets all this recognition, all this praise, but that praise and recognition nowhere to be found for The Collector and the Collection. Bullshit, man. It's unfair. It's unfair in the entertainment industry. I seen The Witch. That movie fucking sucked ass. I don't understand the praise for it, me personally. But yeah, sequel to Shaq Fu, but not other games. That's such bullshit. From what I seen, that game was crap. Goat Country Music Head. Bleach was pretty solid in my opinion. Well, I haven't seen the whole series. I heard it gets better later on, but I don't know. I don't like sitting through series that long. I just don't. Some people can, but I can't. You know. But I will say that Dragon Ball GT was an exception, mainly because it wasn't the start of Dragon Ball, and I seen Dragon Ball before that. Again, damn it, 90s Rock Fan. They should make a prequel to Watchmen called Minutemen. Yeah, they could probably do that. I heard they were wanting to do a TV show for the comedy character or Jeffrey D. Morgan's character from Watchmen. That'd be pretty cool, but Jeffrey D. Morgan's awesome. He's the only good thing about The Walking Dead nowadays. Walking Dead's fucking crap now. Which I'll get into that actually. I dropped off The Walking Dead completely, man. It's the last episode I watched was episode 5. By the way, PM15, let me know if you still watch The Walking Dead. I just want to talk about this real quick, then I'll get to the chats, the stream chats. But I dropped off The Walking Dead. I really did. After episode 5, I gave up on the show. I mean, Rick left. Do you really fucking expect me to watch The Walking Dead without Rick Grimes? Are you out of your fucking mind? No way. I'm not watching The Walking Dead with the main character. That's like watching Dragon Ball without Goku. I don't know. It's stupid. They get rid of Rick. Oh, because he's going to do 3 movies? Yeah, milking that Walking Dead money. And then The Walking Dead becomes an SJW show. The showrunners are female. She literally said in the interview, yeah, all the races from now on in Walking Dead, like the relationships, I mean, they're going to be interracial and LGBT for diversity purposes. So basically, she's not focused on making interesting relationships and relationships that make sense and making a good show on The Walking Dead. She's only focused on putting agendas in there. And once Rick was gone, and once The Walking Dead with SJW, I left the fuck out. And honestly, it's the same shit over and over with The Walking Dead. It's the same fucking shit. New villain, everybody teams up, takes him down, that's it. There's no end goal to The Walking Dead. It's the same fucking thing over and over and over again. And it's the same exact area over and over again. The Walking Dead used to be so good. What happened? Scott Gimple raped it. That's what happened. Ever since they hired that fucking, I hate Scott Gimple because he is he's God, he sucks. He's trash. He ruined Fear the Walking Dead too. But yeah, yeah. I guess that's all I want to say. Um, Go Country Music Head. The one thing I hate about anime is filler infested episodes. Yeah, filler can be really annoying. Some filler can be good, like the Garlic Jr. saga in DBZ was great. The episode where Goku and Piccolo got to go for a driver's license. Why can't Super do something like that? Super wants to be so lighthearted. Why can't they do an episode like where Goku and Piccolo got to get a driver's license? That was great, you know. Go Country Music Head. I think I'll just call you PM15 if you don't mind. I'm so used to that. I only pay attention to the comics now. The shows have gone downhill. Yeah, I agree, man. Let me know PM15 what's your stance of why you think The Walking Dead has gone downhill? Because for me, it was getting repetitive. Rick left. It was becoming SJW-ish or like relationships. They were interracial because they wanted to have some kind of agenda and message of diversity. There's so many fucking female characters in The Walking Dead. There's no more alpha male characters, you know? There's no more alpha male characters. All there is gay dudes or Daryl. Daryl was literally the only alpha male character in The Walking Dead. There's no Abraham and Shane walking around rubbing his head a badass. There's no more of that. Pisses me off, you know? Walking Dead's gone soft in my opinion. There's no more alpha male characters. It's just a bunch of female characters. Because respect women. It's annoying as hell. I hate what happened to The Walking Dead. SJW to the core. It's like it's bad enough The Walking Dead got ruined by Scott Gimple, but then it had to become SJW. It's like, come on, man. Just focus on making a good show. Stop trying to do these interracial relationships or LGBT relationships because you want to have diversity and you want to appease the people's agendas, or it's just like it's stupid. They did the same shit with Ghostbusters reboot. It never works. I hope The Walking Dead fails. I hope The Walking Dead drops ratings and gets canceled as a show because that show is dead to me. It's dead to me. Unless they completely 180 it, get rid of the showrunner, get Frank Darabont back in, I'm never gonna watch it again. I can't support something that's SJW. It's just I'd puke if I had to. I'd probably fucking puke. 90s rock fan. If they were to hire Harada, it would have been worse than ever. Do you mean with The Walking Dead or some anime? Let me know. But if it was The Walking Dead, yeah, Harada. You know what Harada would probably do with The Walking Dead? He would bring in characters from other movies and TV shows that have nothing to do with it. He'd probably bring in Thanos from Infinity War and put him in The Walking Dead. Oh yeah, Walking Dead. Yeah, 90s rock fan says Walking Dead. Yeah, Harada would have made Walking Dead worse. He would have put people from other movies and TV shows. That's what he would have done. I'm gonna move this phone a bit so I can sit back and read the comments because my back's starting to hurt. Let's read the comments. Let's see. PM15. Why I stopped watching The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead is the writing is went to shit. Good characters getting killed. I honestly wanted an ending, but now I just wanted to get canceled. Yeah, I agree. PM15. The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. The writing got bad. Good characters got killed. Like Fear the Walking Dead had so many good characters. You had Daniel. You had Travis. You had Nick. You had I never liked Madison, but they should have kept her alive, okay? Because of all the other major characters they killed in Fear, you should keep Madison alive. Stupid as hell. Oh shit, spoiler alert. Oops. Didn't mean to spoil. Oh well. But yeah, Fear the Walking Dead and Walking Dead, they just both have bad writing. And I think the biggest issue with The Walking Dead for me is the cast of characters are fucking trash. There is nobody I care about. Nobody, you know? Nobody. And I think that has a lot to do with the writing they choose and the dialogue they choose. I mean, there used to be characters here and there like Negan's cool, but that's not enough. You know, I liked Abraham. Abraham was badass, man. Abraham was awesome, and they kill him off in season six. It's like Abraham survived his comic book death in episode what 14 when Denise took her death or took his death, and then Abraham he fucking he fucking survive not survives, but he survives his comic book death just to get killed 2 episodes later. That's stupid as hell, man. Abraham was a badass. Simon was cool. As much as I hated season 8 of The Walking Dead, Simon was badass. I really liked Simon. He was the only good part about season 8. I didn't like season 8 because I feel like with the new Walking Dead, you know, those seasons like season 7 and 8, there was bad writing, bad camera quality. I don't know what camera they used, but the quality just doesn't seem good at all. Low budget. Remember that CGI deer? What a fucking mess. Low budget. Um, let's see. Terrible pacing. Oh my god. All of season 7, all of season 8, all it was Negan, 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 Negan. The Saviors, Negan, the Saviors, Negan. It's like, okay, we get it. Negan and the Saviors. Can you hurry this shit up? They dragged that shit out for season 7 in season 8. You would almost think The Walking Dead was an anime with how much fucking filler it has. They dragged out the Savior shit. It's like Negan didn't get dealt with episode 16. They dragged the fuck out of that shit out. It's like, oh my god, man. Walking Dead just got so bad, man. I missed how it was so good, you know, so good. Fear the Walking Dead one season 1 and 3 was great. Walking Dead season 1 and 2 was great. Season 3 was all right, but after season 3, The Walking Dead just turned into a shit show. Honestly, um, I don't know why I kept watching as long as I did, but you know, it's just The Walking Dead, man. It just sucks because that was such a good show and it's just dead now. 90s rock fan to get all the characters for Dragon Ball Fighter Z costs around $40. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. You know, if you want all the characters in Fighter Z, I gotta pay $40, even though I paid $60 for the game. That is horseshit. That is such bullshit. That is just pure greed. They don't care for the consumer. That is fucking. That's fucked up. That's honestly bullshit. You know, I gotta pay. You had great characters, great writing. Season 1 and 2 were amazing. Shane was great. You know, it just sucks what happened to The Walking Dead. I think it's because they changed the showrunner. Scott Gimple is trash. Scott Gimple is the same guy who worked on Ghost Rider 2. That was one of the worst. Ghost Rider 2 is a piece of shit. Ghost Rider 2 sucks ass. All right, and that movie did not get received well. And they give one of the most successful TV shows to that guy. The guy who wrote this. He apparently was a writer for Ghost Rider 2. What was AMC thinking? Maybe because they're cheap. Stupid as hell, honestly. I don't know what they were thinking. But yeah, that's bullshit. $40 to get all characters. I cannot believe that. Total bullshit, honestly. Be right back, people. All right. 90s rock fan. They won't put Raditz in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, but put Videl. Yeah, that's stupid. Oh, let's put Videl and then let's not put Raditz. That's ridiculous. You know, Raditz was a great character. I think I had a dream about Raditz. I don't even remember what it was about, but Raditz, he's a fucking badass. You know, underrated character, by the way. Raditz is a beast. I'm gonna see if I can put this camera up somewhere else. Will this work? Fuck yeah, it'll work. Let's do this. You know, that way I can stand up. Yeah. It's just, I guess, clicking the chat's gonna be a little bit difficult. But yeah, um, I know some people probably left because I had the mic on mute for a minute. But I'm back now, so yeah. But hey, if people left because of that. That's fine. I'm not mad or anything. It's just I understand. You know, somebody's AFK from a stream. You know, I would leave too. I don't know. Ah, forget it. But basically, what I'm saying is, if people left because I wasn't on the show, because I wasn't active at the moment, I completely understand. I'm not mad at anybody that left. Um, you know, I get it. Um, I definitely get it. You know, because you don't want to sit there and wait. You know, so I understand why people left. I'm not mad at anybody. Just thought I'd clear that up. See what some people said. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them below. Hopefully, this is a good spot to be at with the stream. Hopefully, I just gotta move some shit. Okay, here we go. I got some room now. Uh, yep. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, leave them below. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, people left because I wasn't on the stream. Completely understand. You know what I mean? 90s Rock fan. What sucks about fighting games is you can't unlock people anymore. Exactly. It's like when you purchase a fighting game, you don't get to unlock anything anymore. It's like you get the fighting game and you do not get to unlock anybody. You know, it's like, okay, if you want the extra characters, give me more money. It's bullshit. You know, I already spent $60 in the game, and I got to spend all this money to get extra characters. Are you out of your fucking mind? It's ridiculous. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. But I'm gonna go look around at some stuff and wait for, I guess, more questions because I don't want to be, I guess, silent. Yeah, just until some people leave more comments. Huh. I guess I was just gonna try to pull a game and talk about it. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. Random topic. Did you hear that Treyarch developers blocking people for helping them? No, I didn't hear about that. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up that they would block the people that bought their game. That's fucked up. That they would block people that bought their game and they're trying to help Treyarch. They would block them. That goes to show you what Treyarch is like. All they care about is that money. All they care about, if you're buying the microtransactions and if you actually contacted them about wanting more microtransactions in the game, guarantee they wouldn't block you. They'd probably be like, "Yeah, we'll put more microtransactions in the game because we want that microtransactions money. That's all we care about. We don't care about the people that bought our game. We don't care about the people who play our game. All we give a shit about is those beautiful microtransactions." Why don't they just go to mobile gaming if they like microtransactions so much? Because that's where they came from. But yeah, Treyarch, terrible company for doing that. But you know, the fanboys will say that it's Activision's fault, not Treyarch. Stupid as hell. But yeah, that's terrible. People that bought your game and supported your game, you're gonna block them and not listen to them. Definition of assholes. But I guess I picked this game from the pile back there. Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. I really wish this was. I really wish this was on Xbox or just other consoles. This is on the Wii, and I don't know if I made it known, but I hate the Wii. The Wii is just. Ugh. I hate the Wii. The controller is terrible, and it's just. I don't think I ever beat this game, but I just the controller was awful, you know. And I just think this game would have been a lot better if it was on Xbox. I think it's on PS3, but this should have been on Xbox 360 because I just I don't want to play this with shitty Wii controls. Peace, man. Something came up. All right. Thanks for the time that you gave to the stream. Thanks for joining in and leaving questions. I fully understand. See you later. Um, but yeah, thanks for stopping by in the stream. But yeah, Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. I really wish that this would have had an Xbox 360 port. Just thought it'd be something random to talk about because I really don't like the Wii. But look how good the disc looks. That disc looks really cool though, like silver looking. But just the Wii is a shitty console. Shitty. Hate the controller with a passion. So it's just a bad controller overall. You know, not that good. But yeah, if anybody else is in the stream want to ask questions, go ahead. Not really talking about anything right now. It's a shame because these cases look pretty cool. Budding Langley, agree. I never liked the Wii console either. Yeah, the Wii, I hate it. You know, the controller sucks. It's like you gotta hold this and you gotta hold that. What just happened to holding a simple controller where I gotta hold this and do that? It's stupid. That console was a gimmick console too. It was like it, they were marketed towards people who weren't really gamers instead of people who actually are gamers. I don't know. That's what it seemed like to me, or what people pointed out. But I think it's a shame because man, this disc looks really fucking cool. Like look at that cool ass fucking disc, man. I think it's a shame though. Such a the white color's pretty cool, but Wii's a crappy console, piece of shit console. It's just down the controller, man. It's like the controller is just I hate it, you know. Absolutely hate the Wii controller. I know you can get a good. I know you can get an official controller, but that should have came with the console. I shouldn't have to pay for it. But yeah, the Wii, disappointing crap. But yeah, what year was this? Uh, I don't even know if it says. Yeah, this and Darkside Chronicles never beat these games, man. Never did. There's a lot of Resident Evil I need to play. A lot of it, you know. That's why I want to get a PlayStation 2 and a CRT TV because I want to get RE1. I want to get the full set of RE2 Deluxe Edition. I want to get Resident Evil 3. I never played Resident Evil 3 before. I just I want it. I want it so bad. You know, I wish Capcom would do a Resident Evil HD collection, which is basically 1, 2, and 3 old versions on next gen 1080p 60 frames. I know we got the remakes out. 3 is getting remade, but I still would like to see the old versions on the next gen consoles. I think that would be great. That way it's easier to access those games instead of having to go way back in the past. Or just make the PS4 backwards compatible, you know. That would be a really cool feature, Sony. I wish you would do that. Um, that'd be great, you know. But we got a fourth viewer. Glad to see 4 viewers. But yeah, if you have any questions, you know, go ahead and leave them below. I guess I can't ask a question. Budding Langley, let me know what it was about the Wii that you didn't like or care for. Yeah, just let me know. I guess I'll go back here and just look through more games to see if there's any I can grab and something to talk about. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry if I'm not looking at the screen right now. I'm trying to see what this is. Oh, oh, that's the Darkside Chronicles. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, yeah, I know. I know what I can talk about. Budding Langley. I think the Wii looks boring and has some boring games. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. One of your messages got retracted. That's strange. I never, that's weird. It says, oh, there we go. I don't know, it was weird. I think the Wii looks boring. Yeah, it has some boring games. It really does. JMash97. Oh, it's cool to see you in here, JMash97. I'm really surprised to see you in here. I know of your channel. The Walking Dead has gotten better in its ninth season. I respect your opinion, but I sort of gave up on the show mainly because of, no Rick, and I feel like the show just started to get repetitive for me. But I do respect your opinion, and I will say from what I've seen of season 9, like the 5 episodes, it's definitely an improvement of season 8, 7. I will say that, but I've just sort of dropped off the show. But you know, yeah, but yeah, what I always want to talk about, I seen this in the package. This back there with the games. I really wish they would have took. No worries and thanks, man. No problem. It's just I don't know how to say this because I never seen you on my channel before, but your you had some pretty good videos from what I've seen. The top 10 worst Walking Dead characters, top 10 favorite Walking Dead characters. Some pretty good videos. Um, Hopefully you get more subs and views. I know it's rough being a small YouTuber trying to build up. It's pretty hard. Trying to build your channel up and make videos and see if you can get subs and views. It's pretty tough. So hopefully you get more subscribers and views. But thanks for stopping in, JMatch97. I appreciate it. I think it's really cool that you stopped in. Yeah. Budding Langley, one game I can't stand is COD Ghost. I've heard a lot of bad stuff about that game. I've never played it, but I have heard some negativity about Call of Duty Ghost. I definitely have. I'm gonna move this phone away because the heater tried to turn on, and you ain't gonna be able to hear me. So I guess I'll just move this back to where I had it, which is this like chair thing, which will suck because I won't be able to be in reach as much. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, this game has a Leon and Krauser campaign, and I want it to be remade because it's really cool. But I don't want to play it on the Wii, man. I don't like the Wii. I wish they would take the campaign and remake it over the shoulder. JMatch97, I appreciate the shout out, man. LOL, and the feeling is mutual. Yeah, no problem. Glad the feeling is mutual. Because it's as an independent YouTuber, it's kind of fun building a channel and being passionate, but at the same time, it can be pretty difficult, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there, and if you don't have anybody that's kind of popular or any popular YouTubers to help you out, you're not going to be able to really get any notoriety. It's like you got to pretty much depend on yourself. So it is kind of fun though building a channel, but it can be difficult. To see that it would get remade because I want to play it, but it's just like on the Wii, I don't know. I think this was for the PS3 as well, but I never had a PlayStation 3 before. But yeah, let's see if there's any more comments. But yeah. I guess I'll just look at these while I wait for more questions or whatever anybody wants to ask. Despite me not liking the Wii, I will say that I like how the Wii has like a white color with the cases. I think that's pretty cool. But I don't know. I wish the Wii just had a more traditional, controller. That would be really cool if it did. But yeah. Oh, must be in the Wii. Yeah, Krauser and Leon's campaign for Dark Side Chronicles. That needs to get remade so badly. That's a great game. Budding Langley, I need Resident Evil games for my PS3. If you're going to get Resident Evil games for your PS3, I recommend Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Revelations 2, and Resident Evil Revelations 1. Well, I didn't really like that one, but I guess that's one you grab. And Resident Evil 1 Remaster. There's a few Resident Evils you can grab. And there's a few you can grab. But I would say 6 out of all of them. But 6 was really fun. It's a fun game you can play co-op as well, so just in the comments. I feel like the more streams I do, the less nervous I am. I feel like in the past with certain streams I wasn't as passionate and just able to speak freely. because I feel like a live stream is a little bit harder than a video. Because with a video you record it, but with a live stream you're like live. People can see this happen. I'm gonna share this stream with some people and see if I can get some more viewers in here. So I'll do that real quick. Messenger. All right, send it to some people. We'll see if we get more viewers. Playing WWE, GTA games all the time gets boring. Yeah, I've seen where you come from. I recommend just look for some games. Resident Evil games for PS3. Prototype is another one. There's the Infamous games, which are still exclusive to PS3. There's Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising 2 off the record. There's probably some games you can find. I never had a PS3 though. I had an Xbox 360. Yeah. Which I'm glad I actually had a 360 over a PS3, mainly because I've heard the PS3 has tons of issues, not with the later games, but with a lot of the earlier releases for PS3. I've heard there was tons of issues, and I'm glad I avoided that. But I guess I heard the PS3 isn't all bad. There's backwards compatibility, and there's good exclusives and stuff like that. But never had one, But I think it's crazy though, because PS2 is my favorite console of all time. I never had a PS3. But yeah. Now we have 3 viewers, so hopefully, hopefully never mind. But hopefully the 3rd viewer is possibly one of the people I sent it to. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, live chat. Well, checking this out at work. LOL. That's great. What's up, man? It's cool to see you drop in. But yeah, I don't know how long you can watch this at work, Paul. But if you're able to drop any questions, go ahead and do that. Or if you can't, it's fine. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Even if you were at work, thanks for stopping by on the stream. Thanks for the 6 likes. Appreciate it. Wondering why I'm not talking much. We usually. Like when I'm waiting for questions, there's not much going on. I just sort of don't really know what to say. But yeah. The RE2 remake, I almost feel like if the Resident Evil 2 remake was remade years ago, or Shinji Mikami was still involved, it probably would have been more like this. You know how Leon Claire look now? It probably would have been more like that. Probably would have been fixed camera angles, maybe. Probably would have had all its enemies. You see, I did beat the Resident Evil 2 remake recently. I think it's great. I think it's a really good remake, but I only have a few complaints with it. I wish that the RE2 remake had a new soundtrack or a remixed version of the old soundtrack. I wish that it would have kept the enemies. The RE1 remake kept everything and it added. That's what a remake should do. It shouldn't take enemies away. And I appreciate, in the RE2 remake that they added the new enemy, the G-Virus monster thing in the sewers. That's only one enemy to replace 3 missing enemies. I wanted them to add more. They should have added the man spider, which is a cut enemy that looked really cool. They should have just, if they were going to remove enemies, at least replace them. You know what I mean? Paul, I don't know how to say your last name well. I feel like if I do say it, it'll come out as Wall. I don't know if that's right, but maybe one day I can ask you on Messenger how to really say it correctly. Haven't played any of the Wii versions of Resident Evil. Yeah. From what I can tell, they seem cool, but the Wii controller is not that good, so I just can't bear it. I haven't touched them in a long time. I think they're for PlayStation 3, but I wonder how that would work with the PS3 controller. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. The Wii controller to me is just trash. I prefer the traditional controller. I don't want to sit there and have a stupid ass motion control. That's just lame. And another thing is, man, with these games, why couldn't the gameplay just maybe be like over the shoulder? I just don't know how to feel about the whole first person shooting thing. I don't know. should have been over the shoulder, in my opinion. Stream's going on for an hour now. Thanks for the 7 likes. I'm gonna check. Replying to a message right now. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right. But yeah, just chilling. Not much going on. I think there's a Wesker campaign in this one, which they need to do a full Resident Evil game with Wesker. Wesker's awesome. They should do a full one with Wesker. That'd be fantastic. I remember reading about these games back on the Game Informer. Game Informer was cool. Remember the Game Informer? And I think I saw one of these in there. Game Informer was cool because it gave a chance to, you know, for you to see a game on a book rather than like nowadays on the internet. But I don't really see much use for Game Informers anymore, in my opinion. You can just go on the internet and see the games, you know. Apparently this game's compatible with the Wii app. I've never used it, but I guarantee it's quite better with the Wii app. Let's check the chat. I'm gonna check the notifications I have right now real quick. All right, three viewers. Awesome. To the new viewers, if you have any questions, Dynasty Heroes, glad to see you in here. It's awesome, man. I like watching your streams. It's awesome to see you in here. I watched your videos before too, man. It's great to see you in here. Hey Jackal, I haven't gotten either of the on-rail shooter Resident Evil Wii games. Yeah, I mean, from what I've played, they seemed alright, but you know, it just depends on if you like the. That depends on if you like the Wii controller, and if you like the gameplay of this. Maybe one day I'll look back into it. 'Cause I really want to play every Resident Evil game. You know, I do. I want to play 2 and 3. Or I did play 2, but I do want to play 3 and Dead Aim and all that stuff. But Dynasty Heroes, thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, if you have any questions at all, Dynasty Hero, definitely leave them below. I know we have a lot in common. We can talk about stuff if you want to. So let me know, Dynasty Heroes, if you have any questions you want to leave. But I'm gonna move this closer because yeah, it's yeah. So let's check the chat. Buzzing Langley, that Young Bucks song you sent before was cool. Yeah, glad you checked it out and liked it. That is a pretty dope song that I sent you. That's some of his better work. Paul, my next game probably gonna be Devil May Cry 5. DMC 5 does look good. You know, it's weird with the DMC series for me. Like, I beat the HD collection, and you know the games are cool, but I just don't know if the series is for me or not. You know, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try the games again, but I beat 1, 2, and 3, and it's just I don't know what it is. Maybe the series isn't for me, but I don't know. But DMC 5 does look like a good game, and they're using the RE engine, which is pretty cool, and it looks like they've improved the RE engine a lot better since then. Dynasty Heroes. I like House of the Dead. Oops. I like House of the Dead series, so I guess I would like them. I never played House of the Dead, mainly because I don't think I've had the right platforms for them. I don't think they're on the consoles I have, so never got to play House of the Dead. They should release all of them on PS4 or something. But, yeah. I think I've seen a movie for House of the Dead. I remember it being pretty... I heard it was pretty shitty, though. The House of the Dead movie. Usually when they try to adapt a video game, it never goes well. But yeah, I did. But yeah, speaking of the Wii, I never played the Wii U. Heard it was better, but I don't know. When it comes to Nintendo, their games just don't interest me that much. My Fallout, my Gears of War, like there really isn't anything that draws me for Nintendo. So I don't know. I guess over the years, I just really haven't cared for Nintendo that much. I don't know. Like I've never played the Zelda series, so I'm not gonna write that off because I never played Zelda. But Mario's cool, but I don't know. Smash Brothers seems cool. I played it once, but it's just one of those games where it's like a fighting game. You have to try to be good at it to enjoy it. It seems like. But with Nintendo, I feel like their exclusives and overall gaming library just doesn't compare to Gears of War and Resident Evil and Dead Rising and all this other stuff that I enjoy. But I can't deny the old Nintendo console was great. Paul, the House of the Dead movie was a damn dumpster fire. Yeah, I can imagine it was. I seen it years ago. I can't remember if I liked it or disliked it, but I can imagine it probably was bad. Wasn't Sticky Fingers a character in that movie? I could have sworn I remember him being like a soldier in that movie. But yeah, hearing that the House of the Dead movie was a dumpster fire, definitely definitely not surprised. 2 out of 10 on IMDb, 3% on Rotten Tomatoes, 15% on Metacritic. It sounds pretty shitty to me. Yeah, it must have been a really terrible movie because sometimes with reviews, I won't agree with certain reviews, but considering that I got a 2 and 3%, 15%, and it's a video game adaptation movie, yeah, I think I'll believe I think I'll believe the reviewers most definitely, because yeah, maybe one day I can look into the movie and see how bad it is, but it does sound like a pretty shitty movie, especially those reviews. Sounds really awful. Dynasty Heroes, no, you don't have to be good at Smash Bros. It's fun just to unlock the characters and collect all the spirits. The only time I played it was like versus other people. So yeah, I guess one day I could play a Smash game and look into the campaign or whatever unlockables they have. I'm gonna turn on battery saver real quick. That way this battery don't run out as bad. All right, but yeah, I never got to play Smash by myself and check out the other content. It was just like the one time I played it, it was versing people. That was really it. That's weird. There, the chat appears and then I don't know what's going on. The chat's going. It's like the chat will appear, then it'll disappear. That's strange. Very strange to me. It's because I have battery saver on. That would be stupid if that was the case. I'll try plugging it in. I'll try plugging the phone in. Fuck it. All right, there we go. Hopefully the chat is working now. Yeah, it was the battery saver. That's strange. B says fuck Post Malone. Yeah, his music is garbage. Mr. Superstar XV, what's up? Glad to see you in here. Thanks for joining in, Mr. Superstar XV. Thanks for joining in. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them below. JMash97, do you have any opinion on Ronda Rousey? I never seen her fights. I think one time they said that she was gonna play the female version of Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse, but I never really seen Ronda Rousey fight, so I wouldn't have much of an opinion on her because I don't really follow the UFC stuff she's in. So I guess I wouldn't have much of an opinion on her. But I do know that she was supposed to be in a Roadhouse remake. I do know that she was in the Expendables 3 though. I think that's all I know about her. I know she's a fighter though. Dynasty Heroes. Do you like Kingdom Hearts? I'm interested in checking the series out. One day I will. I want to get all the games and try them out. So yeah, I'll definitely check out Kingdom Hearts one day. But I really can't say if I like it or hate it yet. But eventually I will try Kingdom Hearts. I'm interested to see how that series is. Hopefully it's not as grindy as FF10 because that's just ridiculous. JMash97, Kingdom Hearts 3 Game of the Year. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is getting a lot of hype, and I can understand why, because the series hadn't had a game for years, and people got excited with the new one. I completely understand. That's how I would feel if I had liked the series and it took years for a game to come out. So Yeah, I can definitely understand people's excitement on KH3. Paul says she's now competing in WWE. Ronda, that is. Oh, she's in WWE now. I think I heard that she's in WWE. I haven't watched wrestling in years. I watched it when I was way, way younger, but haven't really followed it in years. But yeah. Dynasty Heroes, I'm grinding to level 99 on it right now. That's cool. I just hope, Kingdom Hearts doesn't have like. Because Final Fantasy X, it's just had. The grinding is so ridiculous. And that's what really made me drop the game here and there. You know what I mean? But yeah. JMash 97. It's had games, but it's been spin offs. Kingdom Hearts 3 was 12 years after Kingdom Hearts 2. Damn, that's crazy. It took 12 years. It took sorry. It took them 13 years for a new game. That's insane. JMash somewhere around 13 years anyways. Yeah. It seems like it took a while for a new Kingdom Hearts game, for sure. At least they finally came out with a new one, Some series die. Like Legacy of Kain, whew, you'll never see a new game of that. The Suffering, never see a new game of that. Fucking sucks, man. Sucks that some awesome game series from back then got to die off. It's a shame. But hey, at least Kingdom Hearts isn't dead. Because at least the fans will still get some Kingdom Hearts content. Because some series, they go on for a while and they just die off. You never see them again. JMash 97, in my opinion, well worth the wait, though. Well, it's good to hear that Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't disappoint people. Because, with a game coming out, like for a game that's taken a while to come out, waiting for an entry, there's a lot of expectations people have, and sometimes the expectations you have can disappoint you when the game comes out. So it's good to see that it's good to see that it's satisfying people for sure. I know one thing I noticed about the game is that people's boots aren't as big. I noticed in the older games that Sora's boots are bigger. Fun fact: I can't believe the guy from the kid from the Sixth Sense who says "I see dead people" voices Sora. That's pretty crazy. I would have never thought he was the one who voices Sora though. But yeah, but the Mr. Superstar XV guy, I talked to you on Messenger. Let me know if you have any questions too. This could be becoming a crazy, crazy stream. It's really interesting. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I always wondered since Square Enix left Nintendo and went to PlayStation because I think Nintendo were still doing cartridges in 64 and Nintendo didn't like that, or Square Enix didn't like that. It makes me wonder if Nintendo actually went with disc for N64, would Square Enix still be exclusive to J Mash? Yeah, his voice didn't really age as much as his physical appearance. Yeah, that's an interesting statement. I didn't know that. That's pretty crazy. I'll get to your comment, Dynasty Heroes. I just want to say this real quick. Um, but with Nintendo, I wonder if Square Enix was like if Nintendo went with disc with N64 and Square Enix stayed exclusive to Nintendo. I wonder if Nintendo would have been like the big dog that Sony is. I wonder that. Because think about it, N64 went with disc because I think that the whole reason Square Enix left Nintendo was because they went with cartridges for the N64 and PlayStation wanted disc. So if N64 did disc, if N64 had FF7 exclusive, I almost think that N64 would have topped over PlayStation. Possibly, it's just a theory. PlayStation's really popular though, and it makes you wonder if would Square Enix continue to be exclusive to Nintendo. Imagine GameCube, Final Fantasy X exclusive to GameCube. Imagine I don't know. GameCube was when PS2 came out. Imagine Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 exclusive to GameCube. If Square Enix would have stayed with Nintendo and Nintendo would have had those games, they probably would have been the big dog Sony was. Because what really helped Sony was those JRPGs, definitely. Just a theory though, but it would have been interesting to see if Square Enix was still with Nintendo, how successful Nintendo much more would have been. Um, Dynasty Heroes, yeah, for me, KH3 is game of the year. I mean, there's Medieval Remake, Crash, Teaming, Nitro Field, RE2 Remake, but yeah, KH3 is on top. I can see where you're coming from since you are a Kingdom Hearts fan. I can definitely see it. See why you would choose that. Mr. Superstar XV, what made you do a live stream? First time I seen you doing one. I just feel like doing one. You know, making a live stream, talking about stuff since I really wasn't doing much else. Um, piece this chair that I used to game on, a piece of it broke. Now I got to try to find some new chair to set on for gaming. I can't set on a bed and game. It's fucking uncomfortable. But I figured to do a live stream, ain't much else to do. Um, but yeah, I did do live streams in the past. But yeah, this is a new one in a while. JMash97, Kingdom Hearts 3 or Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. Gotcha. JMash. I would recommend it if you've played and liked the first one. Did this zoom in? Or am I true? Oh, you can zoom in and out. Wow. Oops. Oops. I'm not wanting to zoom out. Oops. Holy shit. This is a clusterfuck. Let me zoom out real quick. Hold on. All right, there we go. Ugh. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, I did not mean to zoom in like that. So I'm glad I got that fixed. Seems like it's still zoomed in, but yeah, at least it ain't all the way. But Paul, has anyone played Darksiders 3 yet? Just want to know. Haven't tried it yet. I haven't played Darksiders 3 yet. I eventually do want to play it. Hold on, let me try to fix this screen real quick. It still seems way too zoomed in for me. Alright, that's way better. There we go. But when it comes to Darksiders 3, I've heard a lot of negativity about it. I've heard a lot of people say that it's pretty much like a Dark Souls clone, which I think is utter bullshit in my opinion. Yes, Darksiders 3, if it has some elements from Dark Souls, sure, but it does not look like a Dark Souls game. That's just overblown for what I've seen. I haven't played Darksiders 3 though. I like the first one. Second one was a bit disappointing, but I'll definitely try the third one day. I heard that Darksiders 3 is more like the first one, which is great because I really like Darksiders 1. Was kind of disappointed with Darksiders 2. But yeah, I haven't played the third one. I really couldn't tell you how it is, Paul, but it has been getting mixed reviews. You know, people saying it's not that good. It's a Dark Souls clone, stuff like that, which call it a Dark Souls clone. I don't understand that, you know. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I haven't got to play Red Dead Redemption 2 though. I did like the first one. Ending, man, oh, the ending was crazy of Red Dead 1 though. Hopefully I can put this at a different angle because holding it bitch. Let's see. Oh. Does that work? Yeah, that works, even though it's an awkward angle. It works. Got it charging while it's yeah. Because holding the phone tires the arms for after a while, that's for sure. But speaking of gaming, I sure wonder how the PlayStation 5 and the next Xbox will be. Hopefully they'll be backwards compatible. Dynasty Heroes. Did you ever play Dark Cloud or Dark Chronicle on PS2? I played a bit of. Wait a minute. Is Dark Chronicle a sequel to Dark Cloud? Because I've seen Dark Cloud 1 and 2 and Dark Chronicle. Are they different or the same? But I've played Dark Cloud 2 on PlayStation 2. It seemed fun, but I never really like played them like that, delved deep into them. But yeah, let me know the difference if there is, or if it's just like if it's two different titles for some reason. J Mash Arthur Morgan, the character you play as in Red Dead 2, is an even better character than John Marston was, in my opinion. Yeah, I've heard that. I've actually heard that. It's good to hear that the main character of Red Dead 2 is good. You know, I'm kind of glad they went with. I'm kind of glad they went with, I guess, him instead of like um, Jack Marston because I didn't really care much for Jack Marston. Dynasty Heroes Dark Chronicle is Dark Cloud 2. Wait. Dynasty Heroes Dark Chronicle is Dark Cloud 2 and Europe region. Oh, okay. I figured it was something like that. I figured. But yeah, I figured it was something like that. Because I've seen alternate titles. I think I've seen the same thing for Onimusha 3. There was Onimusha 3 Demon Siege, and then just one called Onimusha 3, and I was like, which one should I get? I think the regular Onimusha 3 is probably the Japan version, because it says Demon Siege, and I'm like, what's the difference, you know? Couldn't really figure that one out. But, yeah, J Mash, have you played the Resident Evil 2 remake? What do you think of it? Or are you really not much of a Resident Evil fan? I wish the PS4 was backwards compatible. That'd be fantastic. To be able to play your PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games. J-Mash, it's a prequel to where the gang was still a thing. Marston, Dutch, Javier, Abigail, Young Jack, etc. And it ends up where the first one picks up. Yeah, I was aware that it was a prequel. Um, Gotta play it one day though. Probably be better to play that one than play the first one again since it's a prequel. But yeah, it's cool they did a prequel though, so you can see how the gang was before all that. Glad to hear it's good though, because sometimes prequels can be a little bit meh. Like here's the word Judgment, for example. Let's see, Dynasty Heroes. I'm planning on streaming RE2 over the next few days. Sounds good. I'll probably tune in. I saw you were streaming Kingdom Hearts 3, I think, yesterday or the day before. I did click on it once or twice, but I didn't fully watch it because I didn't want to get spoiled. If there was a way I could have like covered the game audio and just asked questions, I would have done that, but it wouldn't be possible. But yeah, Red Dead 2. It apparently didn't win Game of the Year, which it was like a with Game of the Year awards last year. It was like a tie. It was like a tie between that and Spider Man and God of War. I'm just glad a game that actually took development and time won instead of just a game I didn't really have much effort put in it to win Game of the Year. Yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them below. See if there's anything that was in the stream I could talk about again, I guess. Uh, see what time it is. 6:52. 90s rock fan. Glad to see you come back. Thanks for coming back in the stream. I'm back. What are your thoughts on the MCU in general? When it comes to the MCU, Marvel films back then were really cool. I remember liking The Punisher with Thomas Jane. Blade 1 and 2 were great. Blade Trinity was ass. Blade House of Pain with Sticky Fingers. I remember that being alright, but it was probably crappy. I like Ghost Rider 1, hated Ghost Rider 2. Um, the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton is great. Iron Man 1 is awesome. I love that one. Ant Man was pretty cool. I seen the Avengers, didn't really care for it. When it comes to the MCU, I don't really care for their movies that much because most of their movies, from what I've seen, it just seems like uh, they do like humor, like it's PG, appeals to kids, it's humor. They don't really do any like serious Marvel movies that has no humor. So when it comes to the MCU, I'm not really interested in their movies, mainly because it's just they have the humor, and they don't really have any any like they don't really have any you know interesting movies for me, like serious dark movies. J Mash, I recommend watching the mission gameplay of Drinking with Lenny. It doesn't really have any spoilers or anything like that, so you won't have to worry about that. Just have a good laugh. Yeah, maybe I'll look that up since I'm not really doing much. Maybe I'll look that up when I get a chance. 90s rock fan. According to people, if a character doesn't make jokes, they are boring. It's probably their character. Really? People think a character's boring if it doesn't make jokes in a Marvel movie? That's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb, honestly. But yeah, they should. People should base a character how they are as a character, not because they don't make jokes. That doesn't make sense to me. Um, Anyways, this stream's been going on for a long time. Like, let's see, 26, hour 26 minutes. Um, no, I'll probably end it here. Uh, Throat's starting to get like dry from talking so much, and I feel like I've streamed as long as I want to, but yeah, I think that'll be it for the stream. Um, yeah, thanks for everybody for joining into the stream. I was debating on whether it ended or not, but yeah, I think I'll end the stream. Thanks to everybody for joining in into the stream. Glad people can join in and leave questions, but I just feel like ending it because roads get dry for talking for a very long time, and we're going out for a while. So yeah, that's really it. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. Appreciate it. Maybe next time I'll stream. We'll see what happens if I like. Oh man, trying to convey a right sentence. I'll see when I can stream next time, and probably be as long, hour long. If I was able to do, maybe next time I could do PS4 streaming because if I'm gaming, it'd be longer, I guess. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. Glad people came by, gave the stream likes. Thanks everybody for watching and tuning in. That's really all I have to say. But yeah, stream over. But thanks for stopping by in the stream.